Sorry, I heard that Chavez said that he wants you and Nacho Batista to train him. Is there any truth for that on the fight for Canelo?
Look, I've talked to Chavez team and everything, and they really wanted me to train him, but they wanted me to go to Mexico, and I can't do that. With all these young fighters that I have, these guys come from San Antonio. I'm training Misael Rodriguez, who is the Mexican Olympian who won a bronze medal. He's in Riverside training with me. Came from Mexico, so those guys come looking for me. So I can't leave them. Even though they're turning pro, these guys are fighting 6 and 8 rounds. They're loyal to me, and they come from different parts of the United States to look for my services. So I told Chavez's dad. I said if you guys really need me to work with you, it has to be in Riverside, or else I got to pass. I couldn't do that. I know it's a great fight to be in. I would have loved to be part of that fight because I know Chavez has the tools to beat Canelo, but being that he wants to stay in Mexico, we couldn't come to an agreement.
That great chin that he has, and he's going to be coming in heavier that night. Is that what's going to be one of the keys to victory?
Definitely, he's a big guy. He's a very strong person. He's got tremendous chin. So I think if he's in great shape, if he's in shape like never before, I give him a shot to be able to beat Canelo.
Robert, let's talk about the weight issue. I mean, it's 164 and a half. You've been in the gym with him. Can he make that? Can he be effective at that weight?
Well, I think he came in like at a little under 68 in his last fight. So, working with Memo and being dedicated, I have no doubt that he's going to be able to make weight.
And do you think he'll still be as effective as he can be at that weight?
Well, I think his better moments were when he was fighting at 160. He had some great performances, great fights, and looked very strong at 160. So I think if he, like I'm telling you, he's got over 3 months. So if he trains and makes the weight comfortable, I have no doubt that he's got a big shot at beating Canelo.
Robert, the consensus is in favor of Canelo Alvarez to defeat Chavez Jr. However, you're one of the few that has chosen and it says that Chavez Jr. can pull off the upset. I spoke to Abel Sanchez the other day, and he also feels that Canelo is going to have a very difficult time against Chavez Jr. Why is that?
Look, we've seen Canelo's. Canelo's very talented right now. At this time, maybe one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. But he's fighting a big guy. Chavez is going to be 15, 20 pounds heavier than him. So that itself is going to make a big difference. I don't think Canelo's going to be. I'd be surprised if Canelo has the power to hurt Chavez. And Chavez could take a few punches the first few rounds, but if he keeps coming, I think in the later rounds, that's where we would see Chavez pull it off and maybe even stop him. That's the way I see it. Because
I respect your boxing IQ, so I'm beginning to.
we've seen Canelo fight smaller guys, and they've backed him up into the ropes, and he blocks very well. I'm not saying that he doesn't. He blocks very well, but he's also been hurt. A few years ago we seen him get hurt against Cotto's younger brother or Cotto's brother, and he was badly hurt. If Chavez lands those punches, I think Chavez could hurt him. I think Chavez is just too big for him.
Who has a better chin between Canelo and Chavez, in your opinion?
Well, look, we were just talking about Chavez's chin, but he got knocked out. But he got knocked out at light heavyweight against a solid guy. Canelo, we just mentioned right now, he got hurt against a guy that was probably a lightweight at moving up to welterweight to fight, and he got hurt pretty bad. So I think in this case, I give the edge to Chavez as a better chin, definitely.
Hey, Robert, I saw some flashes of you with you're giving instructions to Joshua Franco. We're going to come back as the IBF Junior Lightweight Champ, making that return.
Look, that would never happen. But I want to do that with my kids. With my fighters.
You look good, though, when you throw
They got to learn from me. I tell them, you guys got to be. I can still box, man.
Yeah,
I'm sure I can still kick their ass.
I ain't gonna mess with you.
A few more fights, maybe they'll beat me. Right now, I'll still kick their ass.
I ain't talking shit to you.
Awesome.
Thank you, Robert.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you.